when I dance and when I improvise, I'm like out of myself, like a different thing. So I love this feeling. This is why I keep doing it.
Like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete.
Hi, it's Caro. Welcome to my podcast. Here we will talk about yoga, self-confidence and legitimacy. I've had the chance to meet a lot of inspiring people in my life, but during a trip to India, I lived in community with people who inspired me to make this podcast. Today, you will discover Natassa, with who I lived in an ashram during 1 month in India.
Get your dreams, just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
So, hello Natassa.
Hello.
So firstly, maybe you can just present yourself.
My name is Natassa. I'm from Greece, from Athens. I'm 23 years old and I am a dancer.
Wow.
So that's my job. That's what I do. I graduated just last year from Northern, which is a university in Leeds. And now I basically started freelancing and trying to find my way around. Find a way that is gonna make me happy, but also, of course, sustain me financially.
May I ask, why are you here? It's a good question.
Good question.
Where are we?
So right now we're in the yoga shala next to the river, which is amazing. The weather is really nice. There's like a light breeze, and it's just a really nice day. We are in India in Samayak Yoga, and I am here because I wanted to do this gift to myself. To learn more about yoga, because I have been practicing for the past 3-4 years, but I never went deep in it. I always just was doing it for the movement side of it. So I thought it would be really nice to come here and learn from the roots, everything. So not so much I came here because I knew I wanted to teach, but I think doing it, I'm realizing that I also want that.
You want to teach too? Okay. And how did you discover yoga in your life? You say that you do it for 3 years now?
3-4 years, 3.5, something like that.
How we start?
So I started at university where I studied dance. During my first year, it was because at uni we studied ballet, contemporary, fitness, other stuff, and yoga was one of the stuff that we needed to study. So at first I was really what is this? It's so boring. It's so slow, because I'm used to
move a lot.
Yeah, vinyasa, just all the time go through stuff, not stay at poses. So they introduced it to us in first year, and it was really a new thing for me. I could not stay still. I was finding it really hard to not get bored and to just concentrate. When people are it's to still the mind. It was not happening for me. Definitely not.
Yeah.
But slowly, as I gave it time and patience, and I started really feeling the benefit of it in my dancing. This is why I continued doing it more, because we had it at uni, but then I also practiced by myself home. During lockdown, it was my savior, at home. So I think this is why I've kept doing it alongside dance, because it really changed the way that I dance.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it just made me, apart from making me stronger and more flexible and more patient, it just gave me a different quality, a bit of more range in the quality that I move. I also learned that there is slow, that there is different kinds of quality than just moving without stopping, without giving pauses. So yeah.
Okay. And did you feel confident with yourself? It's maybe
in yoga or in general?
Both, but maybe there is a link between the two of
for sure. Yeah, I think. So all my life, people have been telling me I'm really confident. Like apparently I appear to be really confident.
You seems to, yeah.
Yeah, like people say. Yeah. So, but thank you. I didn't think I was a few years ago. But I think moving, like because I lived in Greece and then I decided to move to England to study. And when I did that, I think it made me realize that I actually am really confident in myself, that I trust that I can, just do things, like be, how do you say it, like independent and all these kind of things.
Yes.
So I think the fact that I decided my own path and like went for it, because I always wanted to be a dancer, but I never...
Why?
Like,
since you're a little girl, you want to be a dancer?
Yeah, since I was young. I mean, I was dancing since really young, and I always said that, it would be amazing to be a dancer, but I never really thought that I could do it.
Oh, so it was your dream when you was a child?
Yeah.
And how it started? You saw a movie or read a book, or it was just like that in yourself?
I think... So when I was like really young, like 4, maybe 5, my mom took me to ballet, but I did not like it. I was just like going there. And then when I was like maybe 8, I realized there is other stuff like contemporary and hip hop. So I wanted to do that because ballet seemed really like boring to me at the time.
Okay, you need to move a lot because firstly you said that yoga was too slow for you.
Yes.
So yeah, you are someone who moved a lot.
I was like this, like as a child, I was quite energetic.
Yeah.
So I think, and also my mom is really into dance and my dad, but my mom was doing some ballet and she always really loved it. So I think, she wanted me to try it. And then, when I, like, at first I didn't like it. And then when I also discovered there's other styles, I really, I was like, I want to do that. And once I did it, since then, like, I never stopped. Like, since I was like 7, 8, I've been always really consistent in it. And I don't know, I found so much passion in it. And so, it's my life. Like, it's everything. Like, I don't know what I would do without it. Like, everything I am is because of this.
Oh, really?
And I think I'm realizing now, I was thinking of that in the class when he was saying, like, do your work as meditation, like with that much care and affection and whatever. And dance to me now is like meditation. It wasn't like that. But I think now that I'm at a level that, like, I know what my body's doing.
Yes.
When I dance and when I improvise, I'm like out of myself, like a different thing. So I love this feeling. This is why I keep doing it. I think like it didn't start like this. So what did you ask me? Oh, confidence.
Yes.
Yeah,
but it's the same subject because you are more confident in your body because you know your body now better maybe with the dance. So
completely,
it's come together.
I think this is why, because like getting more. Doing what I want and realizing that, like, I don't know, that I can, like, work hard and be proud that I've done that. This, like, gives me confidence.
And you really did that, I mean, leave Greece to go in England. You did it for yourself, really inside yourself, or maybe for another person, you think?
I think there's no one that would want me to do that. Not that my parents don't support me. They support me fully.
Yes.
They do. But when I first was like, I want to move to England because I want to study to be a dancer, my mom was like, no. Because I didn't say that. So before, I was studying to be a dietologist, like a nutritionist dietitian. Because I think this I was doing because of my mom. Because my mom is really into this kind of stuff. And it was like at home it was always a thing, like nutrition and all this kind of stuff. Not always in the best way, but it was definitely like a thing. So I was interested in it. Like I still am, but not to sit in a desk and advise people and all this kind of stuff. But I think is what I told you, like I thought that dancing is not really a proper profession or like something that can like sustain me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna study that, and then once I have that, I'm gonna study dance, and if dance doesn't go well, then I can do this.
Okay.
This was kind of the plan. But like studying dietology, I was just like, no, like this is not for me, because you know, I was spending all this time doing my plan B, and my plan A was just waiting for me. Whereas like dance is also something physical, so the earlier the better. So yeah, when I took this decision to do it, like my parents, because it's natural, I think they were just scared because they want me to be happy and stable and everything. But then I insisted a lot, and I said, you know, how much I want to do it, and they knew, so they did. So yeah, I think it's like something I really did just for myself.
It's really proud of you to just quit the real job, the plan B, to just do what you want.
Yeah.
It's really proud. Yeah, you can be proud of yourself.
I'm thinking of it, like, now that I'm saying it, I haven't discussed it in such a long time.
Oh.
And I'm like, you know, it's like such a, oh yeah, I did that. Which, of course, it happens like that because it's been a long time. But also, I thank myself for, you know, taking this step to do that.
No regrets?
For me. No regrets.
No, it's cool. So, yeah, just listen yourself. It's something to make you more confident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, knowing, just like trying to be a bit more, like, I think, clear with my needs and like following them. And I think I've changed since when I was younger. I was more like, you know, this kind of person that just says yes to everyone because just wants everyone to like them. And I was really this kind of person for a long time, and it was tiring. It was tiring, and I was trying to get out of this and to be more like connected with myself and do more things that I want.
How did you do to do that? Because I mean, I think it's a problem for everyone to be loved by everyone, so you make sure that you say yes. And so what's your key to just avoid that kind of behavior with others?
I'm trying to think. It's funny because
if you have some keys.
Yeah, it's funny because I had the same chat with Claire because she says that that's her major problem in life. That she just says yes to everyone because she doesn't want to disappoint people.
Yes.
I think it all started from one person because I was with like this friend of mine. We're still our friends, but not that close because, you know, I don't feel that we have that much in common anymore.
Yeah, it's a
But, you know, but we were best friends since like 7 years old through dance. And she gave me a really hard time when we were younger. Like, I think with like, just, I felt like I was the carpet, like for people to like step on, and
it was your feeling.
This is how I was feeling it, and that she would like, not bully me, but like, you know, make me smaller, kind of, like not small, like below her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so I think it was like this kind of energy, and I was really not liking it. So I was trying to, you know, change, be a bit more firm, be less of like the good girl that was like, so, you know, in the end, I'm glad that it happened like this because she taught me a really important lesson, and like through that it changed a lot how I see stuff, and like starting like to say no to her, then I started saying no to more people.
But your friendship changed because you said no to her?
It did.
Okay.
It did, but you know, when I grew up more, like meaning like maybe 2 years ago, we had like a serious chat about this with her.
Oh, nice.
Because I was like, I need to tell you some things I have been feeling about you like all this time, because I felt that like all of her life she was like kind of, I don't know if she was intimidated by me, but you know, she would always make me feel bad about good stuff that I do, or like, you know, I mean, you don't know me for a long time, but like, I am happy in general.
Yeah,
I
you
am
are
a happy
positive person.
I'm a positive person.
You are sunshine. A little sunshine in the shala.
Thank you. I like to be that. Like, I want to be that.
Yeah.
And sometimes people see that as a bad thing. And I get it. But also, I don't. And I think she was really doing that. Like, I think she was really trying to push me down for trying to see the positive things. Life goes on and we have really different lives, obviously. But, you know, when I go back, I will always see her.
Yes.
And I always want to wish well for her. And
I still have 2 questions.
go for it.
What do you want to do after that? Because we finish in 1 week our training. So what's your plan? You have. It's not an obligation to have one. I mean, maybe you don't have it. It's okay too. Did you go to make a loop around India, or you come back home?
So I'm going back home, which I am regretting now. I think I've said to lots of people how I didn't think it was going to be that great.
No.
So now I would like to stay more.
And you can't? You can't stay more?
No, I can't.
You
because
already have your
I mean,
plans.
now I have work. Like, not, you know, work that I could have said no to.
Yeah.
But now I've said yes. So, yeah. And now I have, you know, I've booked my tickets. I have my visa. And, yeah.
You have to come back home.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it. But it's fine. Like, I am excited for, like, the things that are coming.
So you have job now, so you can earn money even if you have follow your plan B.
Yes. See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, actually, I really... Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh.
I can live through that. But I know it's going to be hard at first, and it is, because, for example, now that I'm going back, I have, like, a few jobs, but they're not all related to dance. Like, they're artistic stuff, like life modeling or, you know, things like that. Which I'm happy to do, but, you know, the goal is to do these when I have free days, and the rest days to dance. But yeah. So yeah, the plan is to audition for loads of projects I see coming up, and also I think to try and start with yoga.
Yeah, it was the purpose, firstly.
Yeah.
Not for you, I mean, but it's the name of the training here.
Yeah, I think the first days maybe here that I was a bit less confident with myself, like not really sure if I can do it, if I like to do it. I was not visioning that. I was like, I'm just gonna go back and like practice for myself and we'll see. But I think now I'm really looking forward to like sharing it with some people, because I'm realizing that, you know, we have knowledge and like we've learned stuff and it's nice to share. So yeah, I think November is gonna be more of a quiet one for me. Like I'm gonna have little small projects and works, and I'm hoping after that to have something more stable with dance, maybe like touring or performing.
A last question. It's like a game. You have to pick a piece of paper with a number on it, and I will ask the question with the number. So it's number 4. Okay. So can you describe me a perfect day for you?
Oh,
From the morning to the end of the day, all the day.
that's so hard, because I feel like there are loads of different kinds of perfect days.
Yeah, sure.
But you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna like say the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, it's better, I think.
So, definitely breakfast is very important.
Yes.
Yes. So, wake up, like have a good night's sleep. Wake up early, but not...
Like here?
Yeah, not like 5:15. No. But still early to have the day like in front.
Yes.
And like a nice breakfast, like a big bowl of porridge with fruit and nuts and coconut, like fresh stuff. And then
where you wake up? In Greece, in England, in India?
That's true. That's a good question. I feel like England.
Oh.
Which I do not expect to say that, actually.
Me neither, because you say fresh stuff and breakfast. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of what's gonna follow. Like, I would love to say India, but I know it's not their reality, so I'm gonna, So England, because it feels like my life is there
Okay.
right now. Yeah. So then this happens. We have breakfast, and then maybe I like chill at home for a bit, like, you know, like listen to some music in my room, like make my bed, stuff like that. And then I go in the city center and I meet my friends, have like a chai latte,
Oh, nice.
my favorite. And there's like a really nice like brunch place in Leeds. We just sit there, we have coffee, chai, stuff. And then we go for dance.
Yeah.
Maybe like a nice improv session, like nice music, and I think by myself. And yeah, like one of these days that you just like get lost in the movement. And then we go home, shower, chat a bit with my housemate. Maybe we watch like eat together, like lunch, like see a few episodes of like a series. And then at night, go out like for a drink or some dancing or some chilling. Maybe like if I were in Greece, would be really nice, like just outside, just like in the nature, like on the rocks, just.
I mean, it's your
chill.
perfect day. You can wake up in England and have the evening in Greece.
I like that. So evening in Greece,
Okay.
by the beach.
Nice.
So we chill by the beach, and then we have dinner by the beach, and then like really late, you know, like it's almost coming morning, and when we go home, and then with someone I don't know who, some cuddles, and then sleep. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, nice. No, it's a good day. I will be enjoyed to pass the day with you.
Chill day.
Yeah, chill day. It's a good one.
I was thinking, because I was like, it'd be nice to go party, but then no, you know, like it's a lot of different kinds of perfect days.
Yes. Thank you so much, Natasha.
Thank you.
Natassa.
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 That's fun.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking with you.
Me too.
I want to ask you all the same stuff. Bye.
Thank you for listening. I'd like to thank Emily Gordon for recording a song for the occasion and for the editing of this podcast. Feel free to share this podcast and follow me on Instagram, caro.yoga. See you next week for another interview.
3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere,